Welcome, Corey Quinn here. You've tuned in to a bonus episode of the Deep Specialization Podcast. For a limited time, every week, we're releasing a chapter of my new book, Anyone, Not Everyone, a proven system to escape founder-led sales. This is in addition to the weekly episode that we release every Wednesday. In case you don't know me, I'm a 17-year veteran of the agency space. I was recently the chief marketing officer at an agency called Scorpion. While there, we grew revenue from 20 million to 150 million. We also grew the sales team from 6 people to 100. We grew the company from 100 people to 1,000, and we grew the number of clients from 1,000 to 14,000. My passion is helping agency owners simplify their marketing and escape founder-led sales by becoming a vertical market specialist. I wrote this book because through my experience in scaling Scorpion and also working with my agency owner clients and interviewing many more on my podcast, this very podcast you're listening to, I've seen the awesome power of specializing in a vertical market can have in scaling. By listening to the book, I hope you embrace and deploy the strategies and tactics I share. If you want to get the full audiobook for free, you can go to anyonenoteveryone.com. That's anyonenoteveryone.com. It's available today. Now onto the episode. Chapter 10. Develop your vertical messaging guide. People don't buy the best products. They buy the products they can understand the fastest. Donald Miller, author of Building a Story Brand. Your vertical messaging guide is an essential document that allows you and your teams to incorporate high-quality, vertical-specific messaging in your marketing with consistency. A kind of North Star, this guide serves as your agency's single source of truth for all things vertical messaging. The good news is that it uses a lot of the material you've already collected so far. The 7 sections of your vertical messaging guide are: Number 1, what is our point of view? Number 2, what is our positioning? Number 3, what are the attributes our vertical buyers care about? Number 4, what are the business challenges we solve? Number 5, what are our clients' intrinsic and extrinsic wins? Number 6, what is the transformation we help create? And number 7, what are our proof points? Your vertical messaging guide should take no more than 4 hours to complete. Follow the vertical messaging guide worksheet, which you can find in the companion workbook. Let's walk through each section in order. Since you've already prepared a bunch of this material, it's a matter of bringing it all together. Number 1, what is our point of view? This is your point of view statement that you completed in the previous chapter. How and where to use your point of view. Once established, it's crucial that all messaging, branding, and communication related to your agency consistently reflect the point of view. Number 2, what is our vertical positioning? This is your vertical positioning statement that we completed in Chapter 8. We help vertical with service by blending Attribute 1 and Attribute 2. Where and how to use your vertical positioning statement. Your vertical positioning statement can be used verbatim in marketing materials, and you could also use it as a guide for crafting various types of messaging. For example, website copy, about us copy, etc. Number 3, what are the attributes our vertical buyers care about? These are the attributes you found in Chapter 6. With your list in hand, mark each one of your attributes, features, or capabilities as either being unique or shared with other agencies you compete with. Knowing about and promoting your unique attributes is important as it enables differentiation, helps your agency stand out, and gives you a competitive advantage in the market. How and where to use your attributes. Share your unique attributes across your sales and marketing materials. Get the word out that what you have to offer is valuable to your vertical buyers. What are the business challenges we solve? Unlike the big problem covered in the previous chapter on creating your point of view, business challenges are the urgent and important problems that prevent vertical buyers from achieving their outcomes. They hire you to solve these problems. You should have collected a list of challenges from your vertical clients in your one-on-one interviews in Chapter 6. You can also source challenges or pains from the competitor differentiation research you did in Chapter 7. Make a list of the top 5 to 10 business challenges your clients had before hiring your agency. To help you come up with ideas, here are some categories of business challenges and common pain points. When it comes to marketing, you have ineffective strategies, attracting the wrong clients, negative reviews. When it comes to people, inability to recruit and hire top players, staff turnover, poor morale. When it comes to productivity, too much wasted time, lacking automation, systems that don't talk to each other. Process, inconsistent implementation, slow delivery times, lack of proven systems. Here are 3 business challenges that an agency client of mine solves. Number 1, ineffective marketing resulting in either 0 leads or worse yet, wrong fit clients. Poor intake causing loss of potential clients, damage to the firm's reputation, and decreased profitability. Number 3, staff turnover and inability to recruit A players, resulting in poor client experience and satisfaction. Add the business challenges you solve to your vertical messaging guide. Where and how to use the business challenges. Add them to your marketing and sales materials to communicate the specific problems you solve for your vertical clients. Number 5, what are our clients' intrinsic and extrinsic wins? These are the gains your clients get when you successfully solve the problem they hired you to solve. Intrinsic wins are their internal or emotional wins, whereas extrinsic wins are the external or tangible wins. Make 2 lists, one of your clients' intrinsic wins and one of their extrinsic wins. To help in building your lists, here's a list of common wins for your agency clients. Intrinsic wins: personal growth, overcome fears, improved confidence, reduced stress, more creativity, greater job satisfaction, greater sense of freedom and independence, improved social status. Extrinsic wins: more free time, gain new skills, more money or a raise or a bonus, promotions, win awards, public recognition, earn certifications, more social media likes and followers, better reviews and ratings, increased sales and profits, new partnerships or endorsements. Here's an example of an intrinsic win for an agency client. Lawyers who work with us build a life they're proud of. Here's an example of an extrinsic win for an agency client. Lawyers who work with us accelerate growth and are put on track to double their revenues, profit, and freedom in 12 months. You'll gather a sense of your vertical market's wins from client interviews and competitor research. Once you've finished drafting your client's intrinsic and extrinsic wins, add them to the vertical messaging guide. Where and how to use the intrinsic and extrinsic wins. These are not necessarily used verbatim in marketing materials, but function as a guide for crafting messaging. They're usually internal for your team. Number 6, what is the transformation we help create? Next, I want you to document the transformation your clients go through by working with you. We'll use the from-to format, which is a powerful way to clearly depict the progress a client has made. Here's how you can frame the transformations. Number 1, identify the starting point, or the from. Understand the initial challenges, problems, or situation the client faced. Recognize their initial mindset, beliefs, skills, or circumstances. Number 2, identify the ending point. Define their desired outcomes, goals, or achievements. Recognize the new mindset, beliefs, skills, or circumstances the client has achieved or is working towards. Number 3, formulate the transformation, the from-to. Use clear, concise language to connect the starting point with the ending point. Ensure the transformation showcases a distinct change or improvement. Here are some examples of agency-specific from-to transformations. Number 1, we help attorneys go from lawyer to law firm owner. Number 2, we take attorneys from having very little business IQ to feeling confident in their abilities to grow their law firms. Number 3, we take clients struggling with stagnant sales growth of 2% annually to achieving a consistent 15% growth rate. Deep specialization pro tip. It's important that the change is genuine and based on actual results or progress. Overstating or fabricating results can damage your trust and credibility in a vertical market. Once you've finished drafting these transformations, add them to your vertical messaging guide. How and where to use these transformations. You want to use them across your sales and marketing materials. Number 7, what are our proof points? As mentioned in Chapter 7, proof points are the evidence or data that support and substantiate your marketing claims. Claiming your agency is the best in the world is one thing, but providing credible data that supports this claim makes it real and effective. Sharing your vertical-specific third-party proof points in your marketing dramatically improves trust with your vertical buyer. For example, if you're an agency targeting franchise businesses, being endorsed by the International Franchise Association, or IFA, would go a long way to establishing credibility. Once you've finished drafting your proof points, add them to your vertical messaging guide. Where and how to use proof points. Because they're so great at making your message more real and compelling, use proof points everywhere you talk about your services, on your website, content, advertising, social media, etc. Now you're ready to take the work you've done in the vertical messaging guide and apply it to your marketing strategy, which we'll cover in the next step. Plan your campaigns. Chapter takeaways. The vertical messaging guide serves as a centralized document that will ensure consistent and high-quality messaging for vertical marketing efforts. While some elements of this guide are used directly in marketing, others serve as internal references for crafting effective messaging. Remember to always use the guide as a foundation for all vertical-specific messaging and marketing initiatives. Hey, Corey here. I hope you enjoyed that chapter of my book, Anyone, Not Everyone. If you want to get the full audiobook for free, you could do so right now by going to anyoneNotEveryone.com. That's anyoneNotEveryone.com.